he had an opportunity to play overseas and make a good chunk of money over the next couple of weeks, and it was a personal choice. I don't walk in his shoes, so I'm not going to be judgmental of his decision. And you know, I don't bash my players. You got to make choices in life, and you got to do what's best for you. It's obviously an unusual set of circumstances, but it happened, and I'll be here for Jose in any way that I can, even down the line, any way that I could help him and support him.
I think it was just the timing of it. I think that kind of shocked most of us.
I don't think it's, that's why I don't think it's a situation where there was any conflict or anything that prompted this decision. He was coming off a game where he just had 25 points, so he played very well. So it comes down to the world we're in right now in college athletics is a little different than what it was years ago, and there's more of the economic side now.
What does it say about just the challenges of the mercenary nature of college basketball? So it's like professional now to a large degree.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the last time that you will find a circumstance like this. I think it's reminiscent in a way of like a football player that may choose to not play in a bowl game because he doesn't want to get injured and hurt himself for his pro career. Jose decided there was an opportunity to make, again, a good amount of money and begin his pro career.
Did you have any idea this was going to happen, or was it a surprise to you?
It was not a complete surprise. I had a conversation with Jose. He was considering this a couple of days prior, and but we talked to him about just staying the course and finishing the season out in his career in college. Ultimately, though, I don't have any major issues with Jose. And he had to, again, make a decision in the best interest of him and his family.
But money today is what's really driving college sports, though. That's what players are after.
I mean, I still feel that there's players that I coach, and Jose included, that there's a genuine competitive drive and a spirit of wanting to compete. And Jose helped us win a lot of games this year. And I believe there's a lot of guys in our locker room right now that still competed very hard on Saturday and are excited to have the opportunity to play in postseason.
Speaking of those other guys, do you see somebody else stepping up to fill that void?
You just don't know. That's why there's March Madness is starting already all over the country, and there are stories being written right now, teams that no one projected that could do it, and we'll see who that is, or if there's a Cinderella story in our conference. You just don't know, and that's all over the country in all these leagues. So who's that player going to be that gets on some type of magical run? And I've seen it over and over again over the years, where you get players that step up and do something extraordinary that you just didn't expect to. So that's the unknown and kind of the beauty of these conference tournaments and the NCAA tournament.
You were already quite offensively challenged, and he was a guy that could get a bucket. So, like, how much more, and what do you go from here?
Well, we have to a degree, reinvent ourselves, particularly in the half-court offense. Jose was a big part of getting the ball to him in isolation situations, getting to the free throw line. He was fantastic at that. We have to just be a little bit different, and we've had a little more time now from the UCLA game to start coming up with a better game plan and I thought we were fine really on offense versus UCLA. I just we had a bad stretch of free throw shooting in that second half. We had really good control of the game. We now that you're playing for your season, you can't have a catastrophic breakdown in one particular category, like whether it's free throw shooting, or you can't go 3 for 24 from 3 in a game, or you can't let a team just maul you in the paint. You can't let a team shoot 58% from the field in a game. Like, you have to be, you may not be great or really good in every area, but you can't be brutal in one area that it's such a significant difference that it costs you. So I think that's something that I've tried to talk to our team about a little bit.
Bobby, how did the team take it when they heard the news of Jose not coming back?
Well, anytime you have a group of people that have, gone to battle with each other, I think there was a little bit of surprise. you know, from their standpoint, I couldn't say exactly, you know, how they feel. You know, it's, but they responded well, you know, in terms of or how we practiced on Friday, and then you know, obviously our preparations for UCLA.
Who do you kind of look at to step up, and how about other guys maybe getting playing time that haven't seen a ton of playing time lately?
Well, I mean, if you're going into a tournament like this, you have to believe that you're going there to try and win the tournament. So, you know, we tightened the rotation some in the UCLA game, but we're going to have to you know, find more minutes for you know, guys like Kamari Lands and, you know, most likely Akeel Watson and Braylon Green.
Coach, the draw of Utah in the opening game, how do you feel about that draw?
Well, a really good team. I think Craig Smith's done a great job. His team could really shoot the basketball well, and they could go inside and out. So, really dangerous team. A team that's you know, is playing for more than just the, you know, Pac-12 tournament championship. They're playing to try and get into the NCAA tournament. They've been on the bubble now for a while. So, you know, I expect you know, them to be highly motivated for this game.
How do you feel like you match up against them?
Well, I mean, we had some success with creating some turnovers in our earlier matchups. We defended them pretty well in certain ways, particularly at Utah. It was one of our better games that we played really this whole season to win at a place like that. So, you know, anything that we could take from a positive nature from those experiences, we got to try and use it and help us as much as we can.
Can something like this like bring a team like closer together, especially like postseason runs like this?
Well, I mean, that's for our team to decide, you know, and we'll see what that looks like on Wednesday. I can't forecast that right now, but you know, if you're not all in, this is what you play for and you live for, and in this time of year, to, you know, to try and do something special.
How would you describe the mental state of the team right now after Jose leaving going into the tournament?
We had a good day on the practice floor today. We had an extensive film session today. The vibe seems to be fine. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Coach.